Charming Custom Crafts. And I have some cards coming up once again. If you were on my Facebook page last night and about a week ago, I started this card and it is for my mama. And it's so cute. I made a very large Easel card and it is a Precious Moments card, and my mom is very precious to me, of course. And it reminds me of my mom because my mom loves to make quilts. And if you guys follow me, you know over the years that I have showed quilts from my mom. And a couple years ago, I got a chance to go home to my mom, and my mom shared many, many quilts that she has made, including quilts from her mom and from her great-grandmother, and then from her aunts. So I wanted to make this very special card for my mommy. She hasn't seen it, obviously, yet, because I'm going to be mailing it out to her. But I finished it off with everybody on Facebook Live last night, so I want to share it with you guys. So here is a very large Easel card from my mommy. So I used the paper, and again, you guys know when I say sometimes the paper works for you and sometimes you have to work for the paper. In this case, the paper worked for me. So here is a special little precious girl, and I used to have pigtails though. My hair when I was born was red. I carried red hair until about 5 or 6, and then went to a dishwater blonde. Obviously not that blonde though. My hair stays that color right now, so maybe it worked in my effect with the blonde hair right now. But here is a Christmas quilt, and she recently made me a Christmas quilt, so it kind of works in my favor. And then the little kitty down here. So it's super cute, and it kind of reminds me of my first kitty cat. And my mommy collects angels. So this is for my mommy. And her one older brother, well, he's younger, but his name was Holly, and he passed away about 8 years ago. February would be like 8 years, so 9 years? Something like that. So I ended up taking some of the leaves. If you guys saw Bailey's card, I always like to keep the stems of things, and it comes out so pretty. I took some of the little bay-like leaves that has wires in it, and I intermixed them, and I put these little hearts to it. These are buttons, and I did not take the shank cutter and cut off the back because I wanted to give it some relief here on the back. I took some of the bling mesh and I trimmed it down to just two rows, and I put it here and there so that it had something to catch on. And I took some of the flowers, and I put some of the liquid pearls from Ranger, and then I put some of the stickles from Ranger, and I put some of them in here and there. And it made it look kind of like a bouquet for my mom. And I had to put some liquid pearls in it because Precious Moments is known for pearls. So I had to do that. I had to have a little bouquet. And I put some holly leaves in here. Not holly leaves, mistletoe leaves. So it has some mistletoe leaves. And then as I was doing some cards, if you guys looked at some of the other ones, and you guys will see one of the cards, and I haven't showed you this. The card's called Fabulous. You're going to see that here soon. I wanted to use word stickers that were different, so you'll get a chance to see that card's called Fabulous. It's coming up. But I decided to challenge myself this year, instead of using so much stamps, to use some of my stickers that has words on it. So I went through and I pulled out some stickers, and this one says, "Love you," for my mommy. And you can see with the fan above that it kind of like shimmers. So I put the foam sticker on here. It says, "Love you." And of course this is not going to fit in a normal envelope, but I have a box sitting to my left that's going to my mom, so it's just going to sit on top. And then I put it in an open heart because we got the whole theme with hearts. So that's from my mommy. And I went with it. I did not totally double mat. It is matted, kind of, but the card is already a craft paper. It is in a regular size card, obviously. It doesn't matter because it's going in a box, and I said that when I started making it for my mom. And of course, it's sewing because it's got the sewing box behind it, and it's going to my mommy. So you can see at the back, it is an Easel, and I spiced together to make it a really big card for my mom. That was a night on Facebook. If you guys are on Facebook, I had like this major brain fart because I was just so enthralled because I had so much stuff going on with my daughter. So if you turn it around, of course, I have this thing with always putting something on the back, so I put a little bit of the leaves on the back with a flat back. This technically is a button, if you guys know those fancy buttons, but it doesn't have a shank on it. So this is my mommy's card. And this I'm going to call the Quilt, Precious Moment Quilt card for Mom. So that's what this card is for my mommy. So give me a thumbs up and a heart for if you like my mommy card. So just put a thumbs up for sure, and then a heart in the comment section below for Mom. So if you like it, So, precious moment, Christmas heart card for Mom.